Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I thought today I would do something a little bit different than what I've done in the past, which is to just flip through my spreads for the month of October in my Hobonichi cousin. I watch these videos a lot myself, so I was like, maybe you guys would like seeing all of them because I don't really get to share every single page in my Hobonichi cousin. So let's go back to the month view. I really love how this page turned out. It was my first time, I think it was my first time, yeah, my first time using a Coffee Monsters Co. kit. I really love them. I think it's probably the kit that I'm going to go with moving forward in this planner. They're just really simple. They come with a variety of different like appointment labels and payday labels and all kinds of things like that. And I just felt like I was able to fit a lot more in here than even I expected. I was even able to fit in some like workouts, different paydays. When I have my Friday night lives over on Instagram, I still need to kind of learn how to use the sidebar. It does come with this sort of like monthly tracker, and I just completely forgot about it. So moving forward, I may not use it. I actually think in the month of November, I didn't put it at the top, but I did put it at the bottom. And right now I'm just kind of like, what do I really want to put there that I'll actually use? If I find myself not even using it, I might just pull them up and put something decorative there. But back to the month of October. This is how this page turned out. Again, I also included the Once More with Love, like wacky holidays. I thought that these were so much fun, so I'm probably going to continue to use them. I think I have one more month that I ordered because I think you can order them like 3 or 4 months at a time. And so I did that. I ordered like the bundle. I think that actually that's might be the only way that it is sold. Anyway, I just love them. They're so cute, and they do kind of fill up the page, especially if you just don't have quite as much going on. Like my favorite, no doubt, was Hermit Day. And Sloth Day. Definitely those were the vibes for the month of October. Okay, so let's take a look at my weekly views. Okay, so this was the end of September, start of October. I actually really liked this week. I didn't use a kit. I just used some random stickers from like Once More with Love and the Coffee Monsters Co. Some Randy Dot Plan stickers for the headers, things like that. I did a lot more just pen and marker, and it actually wasn't too bad. I didn't like touch Sunday. I have a problem with like using my weekly planner on the weekends. I tend to just focus on my daily pages. I really love like the sleep tracker and just overall habit trackers on these pages. I think that I definitely feel like the habit trackers are more effective for me on the weekly pages. So I'm definitely going to continue that. So that was the first few days of October. Then I tried a Chrissy Ann Designs kit. She does make Hobonichi cousin kits, and what I love is that these kits are also included in her $2 Tuesdays. So definitely check that out. I do have a link to Chrissy Ann Designs down below in the description of this video. This week was a little bit hectic, so there's a lot of parts, as you can see, that I did not fill out, like this little box right here. I didn't even make a list. It's a miracle that I even filled out the steps and the sleep tracker in here. It was just a crazy week. But it was like just a lot of fun, So it was also a Friday Night Live week. So anyway, I really enjoyed that. Then I moved on to the week of the 10th. I tried a Let's Planet kit. Their kits are some of my absolute favorite. I feel like they just include the largest amount of most functional stickers. I actually do have a plan with me on my channel using this kit, so if you want to check that out, make sure to just go back a few videos, and you can check out that video if you want to watch the plan with me of this one. But I absolutely love these colors. It was just like the perfect fall kit. Fall doesn't start like immediately here for us down in coastal Georgia, so I don't know, it's like fall-ish, almost spring vibes, honestly. That's what it feels like here. But again, I really liked this kit. I feel like I made use really good use of the space. And again, you can tell on Sunday, like I didn't even check in with anything. Like there's a list there, but I really didn't touch anything that week. All right, so for the week of the 17th, I used a Coffee Monsters Co. kit. I think it's like her, I don't know if it's called Bookish, but it's a book themed kit, and I really loved the colors of this one too. While it wasn't a fall themed kit, it had a lot of fall colors to it. I'm obsessed with this washi. I'm also low-key, maybe not so low-key, obsessed with finding all of the Coffee Monsters Co. washi because I'm late to the game, and apparently there's a ton of them and they're super hard to find, and I'm like, oh, I hate when I'm late to stuff like that. So this time I switched up the sidebar. It was Moxie Life launch week, so there was a lot going on this week as well. But again, I love the Coffee Monsters Co. kits because even though there are full boxes, they're not like full boxes. So they're not super tall. They're definitely like, the size is just perfect for the size of this planner because these columns are not the traditional like 1.5 inches wide. So I feel like the proportions are perfect for this size of planner, and it's just, I love it so much. Like I can't say enough about it. So that's how this week looked. And then for the week of the 24th, I didn't exactly use a kit. I was kind of confused as to what I wanted to use because I was like, a lot of Halloween things were happening, but it wasn't yet Halloween because Halloween was on a Monday, and that was just so freaking weird. Anyway, I loved the way I was able to fill out my tracker. Again, didn't fill it on Sunday. Didn't even finish filling out Sunday over here. It's just how I am. But I liked using a lot more of the different emojis in my planner because they don't really take up quite as much space. So I did love that. And I had some leftover stickers from the monthly kit because you get so many. And I just kind of dropped them in here because the monthly kit theme matched this Halloween washi from the Coffee Monsters Co., which I was just truly obsessed with. And then the date covers are from Randy.plan as well. Definitely check out her shop. She's one of my favorites to use in my Hobonichi Cousin. Just the colors are absolutely gorgeous. I actually have like some more of her like weekly kits here. I'm just like, I'm ready to use them all. Actually, that should go back inside the page. Anyway, so that's it for that week. And then this is actually the current week that we are in. So we are right here on Thursday. This week I decided to use the Coffee Monsters Co. Halloween kit because it seemed appropriate for Halloween being on Monday. But now that Halloween is come and gone, like I already can't wait for this week to be over because I don't want to look at Halloween anymore. So that's where I'm at with that. Let's take a look at the daily pages. Okay, so here is my not so great off-centered title page. I really don't know what I'm going to continue to do with these pages, but I was hoping to do something super fancy, and it did not happen, as you can see. I got some new washi this day. It's from Primrose Corner. I'm glad I wrote it here because I just seriously blanked out, and I got this idea to trace out the washi tape from Lauren over at Theory of Lauren on Instagram. I absolutely love their pages as well. I'm obsessed. Very inspiring with the way her pages are laid out. But that's how this one was. I used a lot of Tombow markers. I have some date covers from Planner Monkey Co. that I used the first few days in here. I have been trying on some Sundays to do my reflections on the Sunday page rather than focusing on a schedule. I didn't continue to do that through the month of October, and you will see that in here because I have jumped back into my Moxie life, so it just didn't make sense to put the reflection in both planners. So I didn't even put out my schedule here. Sunday is just not a big planning day for me. I did use some Simply Gilded washi and some of this grid washi that I got from Amazon. Again, I really loved the pages that are facing each other to have like the same theme, but I was like so all over the place in the month of October that didn't always stay that way. Here was Monday the 3rd. Didn't even check off a lot of things. I'm just going to assume that day was like crazy busy. I I did try a Chrissy Ann Designs kit on the 4th and 5th. I did use like her daily headers and then her journaling little accents for it. I'm not sure that I completely loved it. Maybe it was just the colors that were throwing me off. Also, it was just a really busy time and I didn't really get to dive into my planner as much. Like I wanted to put a picture here, and as you can see, I never ended up doing that. Here is the 6th and the 7th. I really loved this yellow, or at least I wanted to. I think I did a plan with me with this Friday here, but the yellow was way, way brighter than I needed it to be, and now it's like hurting my eyeballs to look at it. But I will say one thing that I loved was using the black Zig Clean Color dot marker on here and then using it as the checklist. You just have to have a white gel pen to check off your tasks. I also used some Let's Plan It letterboard stickers in here. I just really loved this page and doing something different with the checklist. All right, on to the 8th and the 9th. The 8th, again, it was a really busy Saturday, but really just stuck to a Tombow marker and some pen on that day. On Sunday, I actually used a Nicole Hutch Designs kit and a little post-it note from Cloth and Paper. I really liked the way that this looked, and I just used my Jelly Roll marker to write on it. Since this is a little bit of a darker green, I was a little bit worried that like my black gel pen wouldn't show up on this, but I do like using these journaling kits, and I will have an upcoming plan with me to show how I'm going to do that again, because I purchased several of her journaling kits. I also used it on the next day, on Monday the 10th. I'm really annoyed that I put the apostrophe in the wrong place for Indigenous Peoples Day, but I didn't have another one of these stickers, and I'm not even lying. I'm seriously considering just ordering another one so that I can cover this up because it's bugging me so much. But this day, I think there might be a plan with me on this one, that I just kind of broke it up into 4 areas. I can't remember who I saw this from on Instagram, but this was definitely not my original idea. But still, I loved the way that this page turned out because it kind of gave every area like its own purpose, like my schedule, my home to-dos, content to-dos, and then some habits that I wanted to focus on that, of course, I did not check off. All right, then we are on Tuesday the 11th. And here again, a lot of marker, just very simple page with some Coffee Monsters Co. washi tape. And of course, another letterboard from Let's Plan It. Kind of stayed with the same theme over the next couple of days because the simpler I can make my layouts when it's really busy, the better it is for just all the things. But I really liked the way these 2 pages came out. Yeah, and the letterboard thing was just continuing to happen. I really, really love those. I think that this is also when I started tracking Happy Mail. I had ordered quite a few things or had things sent to me, and I kind of liked writing them in on these pages. Here is like my favorite 2 pages of the month. I just love them. I know that they are a little like filled to the brim, but I actually really like that. I've tried to keep pages a little bit simpler in my cousin, and I don't know what it is, but I don't really care for that. I really like when the pages are like just really well used like this. And these are stickers from Bare Necessities. You can find them over on Instagram, and they just have like a lot of really cute journaling stickers as well. I like the journaling stickers because it makes the page feel like I can structure it how I want to versus having to structure my page around whatever kit I'm using, if that makes sense. Moving on to Sunday and Monday of that week, again, just marker and the Coffee Monsters Co. washi. And instead of putting Happy Mail here, I just put thoughts. It was a frustrating day. It was a frustrating day for me. All right, Tuesday and Wednesday, same thing, same theme, some Tombow brush markers, and I got this washi from a friend of mine, but it is from the Coffee Monsters Co. and it is the Planner, I think Plannerland washi. I am obsessed. When I say obsessed, I went to eBay and I found a roll of it and I purchased it for an insane price, but we don't judge here. All right, this was actually my first time using a Planner Kate daily kit. I actually like the way that these look in here while still giving you a lot of space. It does make the pages look kind of like super neat and tidy, which is great, but I don't know that I would use these every single day in here. I think that the pages would get really, really bulky. Anytime you use a lot of headers in a planner, the pages will start to get, everything will start to get super thick is what I'm trying to say. All right, on to the 22nd and the 23rd. Again, this is a miracle that I actually filled this out on a Saturday and a Sunday, but I did. We had a really busy Saturday here, just stuck to a lot of accent stickers and pen and marker. Then I got my washi from Cocoa Daisy, and I pretty much used it for like the following week straight because I loved it so much. I also switched to writing in all capital letters. I was trying to work on something with some possible future font that I'm working on and was just trying to test it out. Essentially, it's just a fancy way of saying I was trying to build some muscle memory with writing in all caps. It just helps me when creating a font. Anyway, it's a whole thing. It's a whole process. But this was Monday and Tuesday of that week. Of course, that Monday was when we found out that we lost the incredible Leslie Jordan. So I put a sticker of him there along with a quote on the next day, which I absolutely love. So this is also one of my favorite pages. I didn't check a lot off on Tuesday apparently, but I did get a lot of these things done. So there's that. Here is the 26th and the 27th. I actually went to go early vote. Like the second I found out that they were open at the nearby polling place, I went like right after work. I was so excited. Again, using that same washi from Cocoa Daisy, and then I tried doing my headers in like a different color, and I think it's this color from the Pentel brush sign pen. I think, don't quote me on that. I have a few that are very close in color, very close to this color, but I like the way that these write in smaller spaces, so I do love those markers. All right, and then here is Friday and Saturday, and I think moving on, I was just trying to stick with like a Halloween theme, so I used, again, the washi tape from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then from the freebie that I had from Let's Planet, I was just adding a little bit of those Halloween quotes there and just kind of kept everything gray to match the washi tape. And I really like the way that it came out. And I guess I can move my today marker from that day. But then here's the 30th and the 31st. Again, just kept it a little bit more simple. Used the black dot marker on here, and I like the way that these pages turned out. But that is it for the month of October. I hope that you guys enjoyed taking a walk through all of these pages. You'll have to let me know if you want to see more of these end of the month like flip throughs of the previous month. I would love to continue to share them if that's what you guys want to see. If you enjoyed today's video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you are already subscribed, make sure you click that notification bell so that you know when my videos are posted here on YouTube. As always, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.